Hello. If you have been finding your poultry agribusiness very difficult to continue, you are finding it difficult to cope with the economic situation, you are finding it difficult to get all the necessary requirements needed for you to start or to continue from where you have been practicing, if you have been finding it difficult to make profit, are you finding it difficult to even get their food because of the high cost of raw materials? Are you finding it difficult to even buy one carton of birds? This particular content will interest you because I'm going to give you 30 smart moves to reduce the cost of poultry agribusiness. Both the rearing, feeding, purchasing, everything entirely. 30 smart moves that will help you. You can say 30 secrets. I want to reveal the secrets that will help you to continue with the business. Tips, you can call it tips. I want to give you the tips that will help you to continue and maximize your profit. You can call it smart way, you can call it secret, you can call it measure, you can call it tips, you can call it proceeds or process that will guide you to maximize your profit in poultry business. You have one, the feed formulation. That is smart feed formulation method is very good. That will help you at the same time to maximize your profit. Get a very good feed formula that will enhance their productivity. Make sure you are very good in feed formulation and make sure you use very sound feed formula, good one that will grant you all the necessary requirements, minerals, vitamins, protein, energy, fiber, and fat that is needed for them to grow well. Another one, consider bulk purchasing. You know that almost 75% of cost of rearing poultry and livestock depends on their feed, that is their nutrition. So for you to make profit, for you to maximize profit, please, if you are not producing your own feed, consider bulk purchasing of the feed and feed raw materials. Even if you are producing your own feed also, consider buying all the raw materials in bulk. That will help you to reduce the cost of operation and at the same time for you to maximize profit. And if you don't maximize profit, there's no how you can continue. So consider that bulk purchasing. That is the second one. The third one is local sourcing of ingredients. Source the ingredients for your feed. Even if you are buying commercial feed, make sure you produce your own feed, even if it's not 100%, but at least 50%. That will help you at the same time to increase your profit margin. So, and when you are sourcing the raw materials, look within your environment. First of all, start from your own household. Start from your kitchen. All those wastes your wife, your husband, your children are dropping from the kitchen, gather them. Each and every one of them have very good either mineral or protein to supply to your raw material, to your poultry and livestock animals. Don't throw them away, because when you throw them away, all those bush animals will eat them and at the same time come back to come and fight your chicken. Next one is farm-made costs. Farm-made cost of feed. That is, make feed in your farm. Consider making your own feed to reduce the cost by ensuring very good nutritional balanced feed. That will help you at the same time to drop the cost. And that one is what? Supplementary feeding. Please, commercial feed alone to run the entire poultry business is good. But if you can supplement it, as I earlier said, it will help you to drop the cost. And when you're supplementing it, make sure you use locally sourced materials. Start from your kitchen, as I earlier said. Start from your kitchen, your environment, your household. and your locality first before looking outside. That will help you, because most of the waste you generate from your house are very good source of raw materials. All those um, cassava peas, plantain peas, banana peas, yam peas, potato peas, onions peas, and every peel within your household, they are all good source. If they don't supply protein, they will supply another thing that is necessary. Another one is what? Use grass and green leaves. Grass and green leaves is very good. Allow birds to access pasture, and make sure you grow green leaves around your environment. This weed, like duckweed, they will help you to reduce the cost of feed. Another one is what? Good feed conversion ratio is very important. FCR. Monitor their feed conversion as they are eating. Don't just continue giving them food. Make sure you weigh them from time to time. Use scale. You need to have a scale as a poultry farmer, so that every week, like in our farm, we used to weigh our birds every week to know their development. Most times we even weigh them on daily basis, especially during breeding time. We weigh them on daily basis to know if they are at very good feed conversion stage, so that you will not continue bombarding them or wasting your feed. You make sure you weigh them and weigh them, know their weight, and know the quantity of feed you are giving them, if actually they are increasing in weight and size. And that one is what? Very good feed management. Use good feeders and good drinkers that will reduce wastage and spillage. Many farmers I have gone to many farms, both on consultation and on friendly basis. I have seen how most of them even pour feed the whole place. The chicken will get feed up, and at the same time use their mouths to waste the feed on the floor. The feed most of the times we even mix up with the floor beddings, and at the same time they are gone. You can't see them again. And these are the feed that they need to eat and convert them. But because you are wasting feed, you don't even know how to manage the feed. That's why you are losing most of what those. And that one is what? Grain substitute. Substitute expensive grains with cheaper alternative ones like maize, millet, or sorghum. You can supplement them with other things like cassava. Cassava can supplement maize up to 50%. Yam peas and potato peas can ascend and supplement maize up to even 25%. When you supplement them, most especially with most of all these things that we call waste from our domestic homes, they can at the same time drop the cost of the feeding. Very, very important at the same time. And that one is what? Energy source feed. Energy source feed is very good. Use energy sources like rice bran, wheat offal, and cassava chips. All these things are easily digestible and can reduce the feed cost at the same time. As I earlier said, these things you see, most of them are waste. Even the producers have even used the main rice to sell and make money. So all the waste, bran and all the waste and offers are nothing for them, just like a waste. So no matter the amount of money you price it, instead of them throwing it away, they would like to give it to you. You can see that you are making huge amount of money by reducing cost through all those offers. And that one is one. Use fiber sources or sources of fiber within your own household also. Include fiber like wheat and rice and all the ones that improve their digestion and reduce the cost feed also. This fiber help them to do what? Digest their feed quickly, and at the same time for them to eat enough. And when they eat, they can easily digest it, and at the same time assimilate, and at the same time convert the feed for you. This is one of the reasons. And that one, use mineral supplements. It's very important. Mineral supplements are very good because they provide all the minerals and needed for their upliftment, for their upgrowth, for their development. Minerals like calcium, potassium, manganese, phosphorus, and rest of them. All this will help them at the same time to boost their immunity, strengthen them, fortify their weight, and egg production depending on the breed of bird you are rearing. And that one with good water management. Good water management is another one. If you give them food without neat water, they will not be able to convert the feed. They will not even be able to eat the feed. Most of the times, they will even continue wasting the feed because there is no water for them to eat. We call them animals. They call them livestock. They are very, very intelligent. They don't eat when there is no water for them to take and drop the feed down. So if there is no water, and if the water is not even neat, it will also compromise their health. So that's why it's always good for you to give them good water. If you don't have good water, you can dig well. If you don't have well, Borehole is also there. Good for you. If you don't have, you can, if you're a local man like me, just carry your rubber and go to the stream and fetch water for them and give them neat water. It is very, very important for them. This will help them for digestion and feed efficiency. And that one is what? Feeding schedule. Feeding schedule. Timely feeding is very important. They are livestock, but they need you to know when they are expecting the feed from you. You don't just feed them anytime. You just come anytime you feed them in the morning, maybe 8 o'clock today, tomorrow eat them 10 o'clock, and then this will do what? Drop their weight. Because when they look for the food and they don't see it, they'll start scrambling for food. And as they're scrambling for food, they will get something that will affect their head system from that floor. Remember that all they eat, they drop it on that floor. And most of the things they drop are something that are not good for their system. And when they look for the feed, they don't see, they will start scrambling on the floor. And you see that they are going to meet those things they drop, those things they will drop, they are going to meet and still eat it again. That will at the same time do what? Result to another issue. I don't mention everything here because of our landlords here. Our landlords don't need us to talk everything. So that's why most of the times, make sure you watch this video till the end. Don't skip any track. Don't just watch 2 minutes. You just scroll. Watch from beginning till the end, because that particular point you skip may be the one that is holding you captive. That is holding you, please. That particular one may be the one that is affecting your business. That particular one you skip may be the one affecting your production. That particular one you skip may be the one affecting your profitability. So make sure you don't skip any track. Watch till the end. If you don't have time to watch, don't even start watching at all. Not when you watch up to 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 minutes. You start asking me a question without even completing it. Most of the questions you ask already stated and already cleared. And that one is what? Storage management. Make sure you store your feed properly so that the feed will not be damaged by all this nyama. Let me use nyama so that my landlord will not come after me. All this nyama that will do what? Damage the feed, compromise the quality of the feed. So make sure you always keep the feed in a safe environment so that the feed will be strong and healthy for them to eat, so that their health will be sound. And that one is what? Breeding selection. If you are buying chicks, please look for quality hatchery. Look for good breeds. Stop buying the name on the package. The name on the package is company. It's not breed. Look for the best growing breeds. There are many breeds, especially you're buying broad. There are many breeds of broilers. You have Cobb, you have Rose, you have Marshall, you have Hubbard, and many of them. If you're buying layers, there are different breeds of layers. You're buying Noila, Cockerel, and rest of them. Make sure that what you are buying is what they are giving to you. You don't pay for broiler and they will give you white cockerel, and you go home and continue feeding them, feeling that they will grow in 6 weeks or 8 weeks, without knowing that cockerel is meant to grow from 5 months upward. You continue complaining. So that is why it's always good you consult an expert in that field. Make sure you buy from a reputable hatchery and good quality feed. Another one, use of byproduct. Utilize byproduct from other industries. Breweries, waste from other, like soybean company, all these people that produce soybean. Most of the waste will help you, because it's going to help you to drop the cost. For them there, it is a waste. Any amount of money you give them, they will, just like you as a poultry farmer. If somebody comes to buy your poultry droppings, you don't put too much tag on it. Any amount of money, you don't like to keep it, because if you keep them, they are going to be offensive in your environment. That is why you can even sell them at any amount of money. So if you are using most of all those byproducts from the companies, they will drop the feed cost. And that one is what? Feed addictive is very important. Consider using feed additives that improve the feed conversion and efficiency, and at the same time rotational grazing. Assuming you have grasses, you can open, and if your environment is very secure, you can most of the times leave your birds to go around and eat green grasses. It helps them because those green grasses contains enough vitamins, it contains minerals, it contains even protein and even fat that will help them to boost their immune system, and at the same time increase their weight, and at the same time maximize their productivity. So it is also good for you to do what? Monitor and keep a very accurate recording. Keep record of what you are investing. Keep record of their cost of rearing. Keep record of their production. Keep record of everything, so that you know whether you're making profit or not. And that one is what? Community cooperation. Collaborate with your neighbors. Collaborate with other farmers. Buy in bulk. so that that will help you to drop the cost of what you are spending to get the feed and other materials you need. And that is local market survey. Regularly survey local market for cheaper feed ingredients option. In the locality, we call them village market. That is where you get most of all these raw materials at a very cheap rate. And that one is what? Government program. Explore government programs. If there is a government in your area that will provide subsidies and that will support poultry farmers. If there is one in your area, please let me know. But I know that some people have very good government that will help them to reduce their and subsidize their feed at the same time. And that one is farm diversification. Don't only depend on one product. Diversify your farm. You can have many breeds of birds. You can have special breeds. These special breeds have no, there is no static price for them. Do you know that a day old of Brahma, you can sell it up to 5,000 naira, 7,000, 10,000, depending on the buyer. Day old of Silky can be sold at 25,000. You have special breed of bird that you can sell at a very high rate of money, and make maximum profit. Stock different breeds so that even most of the times what the waste generated from this one can be used to feed the other ones at the same time. And that one is what? Farm training and education. Many farmers don't like training. Many farmers will, instead of training, they will use the money to buy medications for their birds. Most of them lose a lot of birds during mortality because of lack of training. Most of them, if they want to get 100 birds at maturity, they will stock 120 birds. They will not tell you that the 20 is for mortality. Where is it written? Who told you that you have to put 20 chicken for against mortality? You don't need to lose any bird if you are well trained. You don't need to lose anyone during brooding if you are properly educated on how to brood your chicken. That is why it is always very good for you to bring yourself down and learn the business before going into it. Many farmers feel that poultry production is a culture, is a lifestyle. Anybody can enter it at any time. My dear, it is in those olden days. It's not more now. We are now in poultry agribusiness. If you are using that same old, outdated methodology and principles, it's not going to work in this particular era. That's why it is very important that you humble yourself and go for very good sound training before you either continue or before you even start at all. If you have already started in a wrong format, in a wrong platform, right now you still have time to amend. Go for training. Buy literatures that has to do with poultry from reputable and qualified authors. Don't buy garbage in, garbage out. Copy and paste. That will not help you. Buy professional books that will guide you also. Indulge in training. And at the same time, have a very good mentor that will guide you on how to go. Many of us make mistake. First of all, we will enter the business. When the business jump us out, we'll now start looking for solution. Go for training first before even going in for the business. And that one is what? Energy efficiency. Implement energy efficient practices to reduce overall operation in your poultry. Continuous improvement is very good. Seek for improved efficiency and reduce costs through innovation and adaptation. This is going to guide you. That is the last point. I don't want this video to go more than this level because many of us don't even like, they only like your face. Watch your face and skip so that this video will not be too long. I will stop here. If you have any question concerning this topic, please find a way and drop it on the comment section. Ask your question. If you know that you have something that is bothering you in poultry and agribusiness, ask it. I will answer you immediately. In as much as your question is good and direct to the point. Thank you. Many farmers need this video. You know how it can reach them. Don't just watch alone. Make sure you carry other farmers along. Let this video reach them, those that will need it. We'll continue from here. Please, if you have anything concerning poultry and livestock, you look for my contact there. Ask questions. We have books that were written to make sure that we equip you. We also have ongoing training. We have regular training, both in the farm, online, and every area of poultry and livestock. We're always here for you. Don't hesitate to contact us when you need our services. Bye for now. I remain your humble servant and teacher, Dr. Leonard Charles Wogu. Bye.